Hello, everyone. My name is Mahmoud Faisal Khatib. I am the Bowtie attorney. We're here today with the lovely Esmeralda Gonzales.
Esme?
Goes by Esme. As you know, I'm a Bowtie attorney. We do real estate transactions, and our firm also handles foreclosure defense work, building code violations, real estate problems. I'm also known as the after the fact attorney. So when everybody else fucks up deals and messes up deals, they usually come to us to fix it. So Esme, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a
Absolutely.
pleasure.
So tell us, what is it that, why are you here? Other than
So,
the fact that I asked you to come.
yeah. I'm like, that's a great question.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're a real estate broker,
yes.
licensed real estate broker in the state of Illinois,
Yes.
right? Which is quite an accomplishment. You're very young,
Thank you.
right? So very props to you, right?
22 years young.
22 years old.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's having flashbacks right now.
I'm doing
like,
flashbacks.
What was I
to when
doing
I
at
was doing
22?
22, right? Yeah, that's a whole nother story. So you're 22 years old or 22 years young.
Yes.
You're doing real estate deals. What made you jump into real estate?
My family. My parents aren't from here, so they've
Where are
always
they from?
been Mexico.
Mexico. What
Yeah.
part?
For the longest, I didn't know where my parents were from.
Okay.
And so, like last year in October, where I actually went to the pueblo and visited.
Really?
Yeah. So my mom is un pueblito Las Palomas, and my dad is from Jeraguaro.
Very cool. Very cool. And you visited both those places last year.
Correct.
That's pretty
For
awesome.
the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for the longest time you thought you were Colombian or something? Like
No, I knew where I came from. Like I knew my parents were from Michoacan. I just didn't know like
The
what
specific
pueblito.
town.
Yeah.
Got it. Which
Because it's
pueblito?
like, yeah, because I would always be like, oh, they would be like, oh, from Michoacan. Great, great. What part?
Right.
I'd be like, I don't know. It's a good question.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about the ice cream place. La
Wait,
Michoacan ice
you
cream shops.
oh, I was like, wait, how do you know that my dad made ice cream?
Did he really make ice cream?
Yeah, my dad knows how to make ice cream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he knows how to
Here
make
or there?
pan. Well, he would make it out there. He actually had a little shop out there.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
Really?
Now one of his brothers takes care of that.
Okay.
But yeah, my dad knows how to make ice cream.
That's
like
pretty
from
cool.
scratch.
Well, Michoacan is where it kind of there's a big huge chain, or it's kind of like it's a big thing there.
I didn't
Ice
know.
cream.
Really?
I mean, I thought there was a big So my understanding of La Michoacan,
Okay.
we're totally going off subject here, right? But
Yeah.
my thing of La Michoacan, that we see all the shops all over here in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Is that originally La Michoacan or Luma, whatever it is, has like a chain in Michoacan. And so it was so famous in Mexico, in that province, that people came over here and just copied it and copied the trademark.
Shit.
So none of the little Michoacans, I mean, some of them are connected to
Michoacana?
each other, but they're all like independent places.
What?
That's why in some places you'll have certain types of ice cream, and other places they'll be selling like churros on the side or something.
Yeah.
There's no franchise that tells them what they can or
And
cannot do.
Oh, that's good to know. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Good. Good looking out.
Anytime.
Um,
I'm here to help you out to understand more about your town.
like I said, I didn't know anything of anything until I went to visit it. And then I was just like, things just started clicking. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes more sense.
That is the immigrant story, right? Like people come here and like, we are American. We want to get to know. And so and it's hard to kind of connect with that piece. And, you're still 22. So you weren't thinking about all those things. You were distracted by other things.
Right. Like being a millionaire.
Right. Like being a millionaire. So you said you became into real estate because of your family.
Right. We've never owned anything. We've always rented apartments. So up until the age of 20, because I got my license when I was 20. So as soon as I got my license, within 3 months of getting my license, I spent a whole month just studying and knowing how to be a real estate agent and knowing the contracts and like what you can and can't do.
Right.
Thing. And then I was like, okay, we need to get you guys pre-approved. I got my parents pre-approved and everything, and we got a house.
That's awesome.
Within 3 months of me being an agent.
That's fantastic. That is definitely the immigrant story of actually how the next generation brings up the first generation. So the shoulders you're standing on really taught you how to do all that.
Right. Yeah.
The idea of just go out and get it done.
A little fun fact. I don't know if you guys know, or you definitely don't know, but so I have my real parents.
Okay.
And then my aunt and uncle, they're also my parents. So when I got out of the hospital, because it was a complicated birth.
Okay.
They had to do a whole C-section on my mom and everything.
Okay.
Till this day, she blames me for having a cut in her stomach. Anyway, um,
Those are called badges of courage.
so when I got out of the hospital, instead of going with my parents home, I went with my aunt and uncle, and they bought me a crib. They bought me everything,
Really
everything new. Yeah,
interesting.
and they raised me for 15 years of my life.
Where were your parents?
They were still there, but for the most part, it was like my aunt and uncle, cause uh, my parents are low income, or they were low income, and they struggled because they already had both of my elder
Older
sisters.
sisters, right?
Oh, I should have mentioned that. I'm a middle child.
Your middle child.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, I was gonna be neglected.
Were
So
they?
I was.
Wow. How many sisters do you have?
I have two older sisters, Michelle and Stephanie, and then a little brother who is not so little anymore,
Gotcha.
Brian.
Got it. All right. Michelle, Stephanie, and Brian.
Yes.
And so they already had two kids.
Hmm.
They were struggling, like as most immigrants who come to this country when they're starting out.
Yes.
And so they're like, listen, we really can't afford a third child. And your aunt and uncle stepped in and said, we would love to take care of her.
No, it was okay. So more to the backstory. It's kind of a long
Like
story.
this went from real estate to like therapy.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Go
My
ahead.
aunt and uncle, they would travel a lot. So they didn't at that time they were really financially stable.
Got it.
So they went to Milwaukee on a road trip, and then they came back and they were like, "Oh, another fun fact, I was going to be a boy." Yeah. Well, in the sonogram, they told my mom that I was going to be a boy.
Okay.
I'm clearly not a
Got it.
boy.
Yes.
Um
Well, you can't say clearly.
I'm not a boy.
Got it. All right. Got it.
So fun fact, my uncle didn't really like guys. Or no, didn't really like girls. So if he had any like godsons or goddaughters, for the most part, it was all guys, because it was easy to give. Or I don't really know the whole backstory to that, but to my understanding, he didn't really fuck with girls. And then I came about. He was jet lagged. He knocked out in the couch. My dad had run home to shower and get himself cleaned up. And they laid. I was sleepy, so I was newborn. They put me on my uncle's chest, and he woke up to the nurse coming in the room, and instantaneously, like, he fell in love with me because the nurse mentioned, "Oh, look at the dad and daughter." So from there, like, my uncle fell in love with me, and that's like why they offered to take me in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, there's a very special bond between a father and a daughter. And that I know exactly that moment of you as a baby newborn on his chest. It's a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
It really is a beautiful moment. When my daughter was born, all right, this is weird. So there's nothing better than the bare chested connection with the infant.
Right.
And so I would like bust open my shirt and just put my daughter on my chest, right? And so I was a little heavier. So I had boobs, right? When my daughter was born. And so the funny part was she's laying on my chest and I'm like bare chested. And at the time, my father-in-law walks in and was so embarrassed by the fact that I was sitting there like bare chested
Oh.
that he just kind of like ran out of the room. So, but yes, it was funny. But yes, so that's
Skin to
actually a beautiful
skin.
story. Skin to skin.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. Very, very powerful. That's a beautiful story. So you actually have two sets of parents.
Yes.
So that's quadruple the love.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So growing up, I was very blessed.
That is very
Yeah.
blessed. Very blessed. Any jealousy from the
Very
other siblings because of
spoiled.
that?
Oh yeah. Okay. Growing up, they would call me rich girl, poor girl.
Wow.
Cause with my aunt and uncle, obviously I was spoiled.
Right.
Anything lo que quería la niña would get. Anything I wanted, I would get.
Got it.
And with my parents, they would only provide what I needed to survive: food, shelter, clothes.
What they could, the basics.
Right. And sometimes we would go, because my aunt and uncle at the time, they would love to travel. So we would always be going places, Michigan. What's that state with like the president's heads?
South Dakota. No.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah, South Dakota.
Yeah.
Like we were always going on these road trips. And I would come back and I would show them all the things that I got and everything. And my sisters will get mad. Yeah. And then another thing is growing up, my mom is very religious.
Mm-hmm.
So every Sunday morning, 8 a.m., we were in church. And I would miss out sometimes
This
because
is
I
your
was with,
mom aunt.
no, my actual
Your
mom.
actual mom. I got it.
My actual mom. So my siblings, they would get mad and they would be like, well, why are we getting dragged to church and she's not? Because I was with my aunt and uncle on the
Oh.
weekends. So they were like, they would yap about it, and my mom was like, you guys have a point. And they started dragging me to church now. They were like, no more sleepovers on the weekends, you going to church.
Got it.
Yeah.
And it still didn't help. You're still a little bit of a devil, right? I'm just kidding.
No, we've
No.
grown out of that.
Got it.
Yeah.
We progressed.
Yeah.
Progressed. So tell me about what you do in real estate. What's your real estate? Like you're new. You obviously got the hair. Do you focus on residential, commercial? What's your focus on real estate?
Yeah, so I do mainly all residential.
Okay.
I don't want to step in commercial. I think that's way too complicated.
Got
Even
it.
though Rosalind claims it's easier. I love residential. I specialize working with first-time home buyers.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I like guiding them and just explaining the entire process. And then just being able to negotiate on their behalfs.
Get them best deals that you can.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, for the most part, I focus on first-time home buyers.
Okay.
I recently started shifting my focus to try to get more listings.
Oh,
Just
okay.
because with listings, obviously you have more leverage. But other than that, I love to help my people.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And most of your clients would say are Hispanic?
Correct. For the most part, yeah.
Any particular areas you focus it on, like regional, geographic?
Most of my deals I've closed in Aurora.
Got it.
Yeah. I've closed 9 deals now.
Wow.
9 deals. And like 4 of them were in Aurora.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So what's your next move for the next 6 to 12 months?
My next move. So we have a podcast as well.
Real Estate Confessions. It's a fantastic podcast, by the way.
Episode
I was on there
3.
with them. Yes.
3 girls in a bow tie.
3 girls in a bow tie. Yes.
Go tune in. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
So I say growing that and also trying to get more transactions under my belt.
Got it.
For this year.
Okay.
Beat what I did last year to this
5
year.
years out.
5 years out? Where do I see myself? Oh, definitely not here.
Like not in Illinois?
Yeah.
Or not in this podcast room?
Oh, no. Like Illinois.
Really?
Yeah. I want to move somewhere warm.
So much about you in this podcast. So where would you want to go?
I want to move to like Florida, Miami, somewhere warm. Yeah. Somewhere where there's also like party to it.
Miami is definitely a party scene.
But at the end of the day, I'm just a chill girl.
A chill girl.
Yes.
Got it. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Of course.
Do you have a favorite restaurant you want to recommend to anybody?
Favorite restaurant? Honestly, no. Not one in particular that I can think of right now.
Okay.
But if they got tacos, I'm there. Oh, I do go to Melt and Dip a lot. So I'm a sweet tooth girly.
Got it.
So Melt and Dip, I definitely recommend any of their crepes, but more specifically, their Dubai strawberries.
You ever had knafe?
No.
It was there yesterday. Was this
it was a sweet thing?
Yes.
It was amazing. I loved it. Yeah.
Right. They're right down the street. Yeah, I totally recommend it.
I liked it. Yeah.
That's a little shameless plug for them. They did not pay for that, but that's okay. Maybe we'll go get a free knafe from them.
Oh my God, let's do it.
Thank you so much. My name is Mahmoud Faisal Khatib, the bow tie attorney. We have Esmeralda Gonzales, Esme, real estate broker. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.